Family of man killed during fight with Aurora P0LICE considering lawsuit. Body camera footage. A day after the Aurora Police Department released a gut-wrenching video of a fatal fight between a Navy veteran and officers, the man's family is considering suing the agency over his death at the hands of officers. "We're investigating," said Mari Newman, an attorney with the well-known Denver civil rights firm Kilmer, Lane & Newman. Body camera footage released late Monday showed the extensive and brutal fight between David Baker and Aurora police that led to Baker's death on December 17. For more than 7, Baker died after officers took him to the ground outside, handcuffed him and left him face down on the pavement. The Arapahoe County. "It is an incredible tragedy," said Newman. David Baker was at the body camera footage released just before 9:30 p.m. Monday was the first. Police spokesman Anthony Camacho said Tuesday that police notified Baker's next of kin before releasing the videos, but Newman said she did not know the release was imminent. Baker's family viewed the footage at the police department in the spring with police and prosecutors in the room, Newman said. They had not been given. The entire event was not designed to be either comfortable or transparent with the family, she said. It was a very intimate. The police video release compiles footage from the 3 officers who responded to the incident along with intermittent commentary from Aurora Police Chief Nick Metz. Newman said the video style was wacky and reminded her of a Netflix documentary. She said Metz's, "I can't think of any other instance in which body camera has been released in that way," she said. If they didn't have any, the footage showed officers using their tasers repeatedly, with no effect. They punched Baker. About 3 minutes into the fight, Baker and the officers separated for about 45 seconds. Baker stood near the "David, please stop, for your son," she said. Baker remained by the door, breathing heavily and ignoring orders to get on the ground. One of the officers eventually wrestled Baker to the ground. He yelled help. As other law enforcement arrived, officers handcuffed Baker. After he stopped, one officer noted that Baker appeared unconscious, to which one of the 3 original officers replied good. Still, they waited 3 minutes before starting chest compressions. He was later pronounced. Omar Montgomery, a representative from the Aurora chapter of the NAACP, said the organization has been working with the family since shortly after Baker's death. He said the incident between police and Baker, who was black, was difficult to watch and complicated, Montgomery said. "For me, I would love to look at that tape and find out what are the additional things that could have prevented his death," said Montgomery, who is running to be Aurora's mayor. "What are some of the things?" The NAACP has had an ongoing conversation with Aurora Police about building relationships in the community, diversifying the agency and training regarding use of force, Montgomery said. He also questioned, "We have to figure out how to do things better," he said. "The last thing that Aurora Police continue to review the incident," Camacho said. Reporter Kieran Nicholson contributed to this story.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,